period.
Hilliard, having a guy that can kick it in the end zone in high school is really an advantage, because in high school you cannot run it out of the end zone. So if you hit it in, it's automatically on the 20.
Well, Luers has a first down in the first period. They have 67 yards rushing, none passing, total yards 67. One penalty for 15 yards, possession time 3:04 to 8:56. First play, Dave Slater is stacked up right about the 20-yard line, brought down by Mark Newbold.
That was a counter play, fake to the fullback, came back to the other side with Slater, but they seem to be waiting for him.
Ball is just over the 20-yard line. Let's give him a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Deep men are Dave Hartman and Dave Slater. The quarterback is Don Effinger. Wide receivers on either side for Luers in a pro set. Maybe some contact along the line, and it'll be Damon Taylor who jumped. Make it Rick Masters who jumped.
One thing I'm noticing, Hilliard, the way you stop speed in two ways. One is by width, and Luers is getting bigger splits on the line, trying to open up a few more seams for the running backs. Either you do that or with counter action, and I'd be surprised if I don't see some counters pretty soon.
A dead ball foul puts the ball up on the 26-yard line, a 2nd down and 4, the same formation. Don Effinger is barking out the signals. The ball is handed to the inside man, that's Dave Slater, and he's held short of the first down by Rick Masters and also Mark Newbold.
They tried to trap the backside tackle that time. They pulled their left guard and tried to kick out the defensive tackle, but the noseman did a nice job filling that hole.
If you just joined us, it's 7-6 in the first minute of the second period here in Indianapolis tonight. The AA High School Championship game between Luers of Fort Wayne, Bishop Luers High School, and Indianapolis Chatard. The #1 ranked team in this division all season long. I formation. Hartman and Slater are deep. Effinger is the quarterback, barking out the signals as you see. One flanker wide. Handoff is to Hartman. Hartman is right near the 30-yard line. I'm not sure he made the first down as Jack Fillenworth and Rick Masters are there. First down in Luers territory, just over the 30-yard line.
Something to watch, Hilliard. They jumped into a 6-man front that time and for the short yardage, so I'm sure that Coach Kiefer saw that. So the next short yardage, he may come back with something that could hurt it.
Dan Dwyer returns to the lineup. John Dodane for Luers. A tight eye formation. And here is Effinger back to pass being rushed. Sets up the screen. It is complete. Completed to Dave Slater. Slater's to the 35. He is down just short of the 40-yard line, and I'm not sure he has the first down. Brought down by Terry Franklin, number 8 for Chatard. 9 minutes, 57 seconds to go. We're in the second period.
I'll tell you on this.
Effinger's pass is complete.
If you'll notice this replay, their left tackle almost catches this ball. Look at 75, and Slater does a nice job catching it.
Here's the next play as Effinger, the quarterback, is tripped up and thrown for a loss by Jack Fillenworth, the defensive end on that side.
They tried to run the option and fake that ball off tackle and wanted to get in a position where they could pitch the ball to Slater, but their defensive end did a real nice job to stop that play.
3rd down, 5 to go. Dwyer goes back into the lineup for the Knights. Knights, the home team on the scoreboard, could be a little confusing to the Indianapolis fans here tonight. It's 7-6, 63-yard run by Dave Slater, 53-yard run by Delvin Bailey, almost tied it up. There's a penalty flag down. There'll be an illegal procedure penalty. However, they throw Don Effinger for a loss. Coming in was Chris Clark, along with Damon Taylor, to make the play.
What they were hoping to do with that motion is to get the Chatard defense to rotate toward that motion. It stayed right where it was, and that's why that play was just stopped by their right tackle.
We do have a penalty flag on the play.
So they declined the penalty, illegal procedure against Bishop Luers, putting Dave Slater back in punt formation. Slater averaging about 43 yards per kick. Deep man is Todd Finnell. Tim Cottrell is also back. He's going to run. He cuts in. He is stripped him down near the 37-yard line. Rob Tully stops Dave Slater on a fake punt, and Chatard will take over with good field position.
I don't know. That's one of those plays that you're going to question, and probably Coach Kiefer a question. If you're right, you're a hero, and it's a great call. If you don't, you can be second-guessed by 100 people.
Well, that kind of surprised me at the moment, early in the football game on the fake punt, but Chittard takes over on the Lures 36-yard line. First down and 10, 8:15 to go in the first half. Man in motion is the wide receiver on the right side, and here's the pitch back to Delvin Bailey. He looks for the block. He's cruising around. He cuts in. He gains 5, 6, maybe 7 yards as he's down inside of the 30 near the 29-yard line by Mike Retanis.
You can't ask for more from Leachfield, the left end from Lures. He turned it back inside, but we've got to get Lures has got to get more pursuit coming from the inside. Otherwise, you're going to give Bailey too much room to make the cuts.
Run of 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3. Put it inside the 30 on the 29-yard line. Bailey back with Hackman. John Somm, the quarterback, puts a man in motion to the left. Long count. The fake handoff is to the fullback, Hackman, and he is down near the area where they can get a first down as Mike Retanis is again credited with a stop for Bishop Lures. And they may have to measure here on the 26-yard line. They're going to bring the chains in with 7:14 to go. In the first half, it's 7-6 in favor of Bishop Lures. We've had 2 magnificent long runs for touchdowns here tonight. One by Dave Slater and the other by Delvin Bailey. The measurement, first down, Indianapolis Chittard.
The last time they were in this position, Hilliard, if you remember, Lures started shooting linebackers and they started taking a few chances. I think they're probably going to be doing the same thing this time.
Todd Fennell comes back into the lineup for the Trojans. Chris Barnes is wide to the right, Fennell to the left, I formation. Somm back to throw, gonna go deep, passing downfield, it is caught, it's a touchdown. It is taken by Todd Fennell, who was wide to the left side, and Chittard has scored on a 26-yard pass to take the lead by a 12-7 score.
All right, all you saw was just a flag pattern by this wide receiver, a lot of speed, and he just outran the cornerback to the corner.
Here it is again.
You'll notice the pass cut to the outside. We call it a flag, right at the flag, and he had him beat by 10 steps.
Todd Fennell scoring on the touchdown of 26 yards after the fake punt on 4th down by Bishop Lures failed to be converted to a first down. With 6:58 to go, Chittard is in the lead now, 12-7, and they're going for 13 or possibly go for 2 points. They've called timeout here. We're at Bruce Field at Lawrence Central High School in Indianapolis. And with 6:58 to go in the second period, the score at the moment is 12-7 in favor of Chittard.
You might as well keep an eye on Bailey because he got him here. So they may just give him, try to sweep around the end, see what they can do with the speed and cut it back inside. You know, this quarterback for Chittard has thrown for over 1,400 yards this year and 20 touchdown passes, so this should be no surprise for the Chittard fans.
Well, Lures has had a different style of offense as they've only converted twice in touchdowns through the air here in this season, and there's no doubt they're going to go for 2 points here now. Somm is 3 for 8, 60 yards in forward passing here. John Osler is our expert statistician, and they have a wide formation. Let's see what they do with it for 2 points. One man in motion. And here's Somm passing into the end zone. It is caught. Making the catch is Jack Fillenworth. A 2-point conversion is 14-7 in favor of Indianapolis Chittard at 6:58 of the second quarter.
What? Okay.
And we're ready for the kickoff. Tapio Haikala ready to do the booting, coming downfield. It's be taken on the, no, it's going to be let go into the end zone. I thought for a moment that Dave Slater was going to make the catch, but he decided to let it go in the end zone for the touchback, and it's first down and 10 on the 20-yard line. 14-7, Chittard in the lead at 6:58.
Hilliard, I think that Coach Kiefer agrees with us on this point. He's going to have to establish something this drive because I think the momentum now has started to shift. he's going to have to do something to get that momentum back on his side right now.
Darren Bogdan goes into the lineup. He's wide. Here's the fake. Effinger back to throw, throwing deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Thrown for Darren Bogdan, who just went into the game, and Tim Cottrell was down deep. Bogdan has scored 2 touchdowns this year on passes, one of them for 45 yards. It's 2nd down and 10. This is a very important series, as you say, Frank, Houck for Bishop Luers.
Well, they tried to get it a lot of it right on that one play, just to show you how important it is to him.
Mike Gili, the center, is over the ball. I formation. Dwyer back in. He's wide to the left. And here's the option play. Effinger keeping the football. It picks up 4 yards. Coming in to make the stop is Rick Masters, the defensive tackle for Indianapolis Chittard.
They ran their base option play. That play right there has been a big play for them all year. And I think the one thing I know Chittard's going to try to make sure the quarterback keeps the ball.
So far, the option play for Luers has been slow in developing. They're not getting out there quickly enough to put the pressure on the defense.
Correct.
John Dodane is wide. And here is the option play. The pitch out is to Slater. Slater cuts in and is down short of the first down, along about the 27, near the 28-yard line. Bill Rittberger, who also plays quarterback, and Rick Masters coming in to make the tackle. So it's a punting situation for Bishop Luers. And back in safety now is number 11, Todd Fennell. And he'll be joined by a teammate coming back in just a moment. Coming back to join him is Tim Cottrell. And there is a penalty flag thrown into the line of scrimmage. There have been some movement on the line. I didn't see it.
All right, that's a first down.
That's right. The penalty is against Indianapolis Chittard. 5-yard walk-off gives Luers a first down on the 33-yard line. First down and 10. We're at 5 minutes and 50 seconds of the second quarter.
I think what happened there, the nose man on defense, his helmet when he got down in his stance was leaning over the ball.
Centers out over the ball. First down and 10, Luers. A very significant possession here. This series of downs could determine the remainder of the first half. 14-7, Chittard leads it. The AA championship game, option left, cut in. Effinger, he coiled up and down to about the 34-yard line. Coming in was Mike Rowe, 5'11", 175-pound senior.
Chittard jumped into that 6-man front again, at 6-man defense, and that's their short yardage defense. I think they're going to try to stop that option or that outside play with just putting another man on the line of scrimmage.
Chittard goes to a prevent defense now, and they take out a lineman, put in the back. Luers has not been getting the ball frequently to Dave Slater yet, although he did run 63 yards for a touchdown. Here's the pitch out. He cuts inside, but he's down for a loss on an excellent defensive play by Jack Fillenworth. Number 89 came in to make the tackle for a loss of almost 3 yards on the play. It'll be third down for Bishop Luers.
I'll tell you,
excuse me, Frank.
When you have defensive play like we're seeing, these backs are going to have to make sharp cuts, and that soft field is affecting Slater, I think, somewhat.
Third down, and it's a short 13, a long 12. I formation. Dodane is wide right. The fake, the pitch back is knocked down. The ball is free, it's loose. And it is recovered by Bishop Luers, but it was a free ball. They rule it. Indianapolis Chittard got it over on the sideline. It was recovered by Jack Fillenworth. And Frank, that ball is alive. It was a lateral pass.
That's right, it was backwards. And I'll tell you, I think what happened, Slater jumped on the ball and it just squirted out, and the other guy had it. See, that end just got deep and tipped the ball, it looked like. And Dave just overjumped the ball, overran the ball.
Fillenworth recovering for Chittard. The ball is on the 23-yard line. First down at 10, I formation. Watch Delvin Bailey now. It is Sam. He's going to throw it first down. He's setting up a screen. He can't find the receiver. There he is out in the clear. It is Cottrell, and he is getting a hit and keeps his feet and down. Well, he went a long distance to pick up nothing on the play. Jay Smith was the first man to hit him, and the penalty flag goes down, and a clipping violation will be called against Chittard. Here it is again.
Watch Litchfield on this play. you'll watch the defensive end play along with Cal Owen, and then it just missed tackles. Then there was a clip in there.
So a penalty against Indianapolis. Chittard puts the ball back to the 41-yard line, still in Luers territory. John DuBois enters the lineup. Chittard has about 5 wide receivers. They alternate at various positions. First down and 25. Delvin Bailey turned around and looked at the clock to see how much time was left. He finds 3:27 to go. Play action fake. The pass is completed. It is taken by Jack Fillenworth, and he's tripped and down inside the 40-yard line near the 38. Brought down by Chris Conroy. Conroy wears number 40. He's a senior, not too big, 5'9", 154 pounds. Here's Todd Fennell coming back in as Franklin leaves for Indianapolis Chittard. Franklin was a star of that state track meet last June at University track on the other side of Indianapolis from where we are now. I formation. Sam on a play action fake is going to throw down the middle, and it is knocked down, broken up. He threw deep down for Jack Fillenworth, broken up by Tom Quackenbush.
Sam's pass.
I tell you, if you'll watch the nose man, Tim Mullins, he's doing a real good job as far as the rush is concerned. He's having, in many cases, having to beat 3 people because they're dropping the guard and the center on him.
Injury on the play is Jay Smith. Jay is being talked to by the trainer. Incompleted forward pass, 3rd down and long, 23 yards to go. We're at 2 minutes and 39 seconds of the second period. Chittard of Indianapolis leading Fort Wayne Bishop Luers 14-7. Timeout.
And at this point, a timeout is taken by
3rd down and 23. We'll try to get a replay and show the injury to Jay Smith, who's left the game, and Dave Slater is now playing offense as well as defense. Just one setback. And it is a pitch back to Delvin Bailey. He's looking like he might want to pass, but he's going to be thrown back by Cal Miller. It'll be 4th down back on the 40-yard line. And here's where Jay Smith got injured, Frank.
It was on a pass play as the quarterback's going back. You'll see when he throws the ball, notice as the ball passes over, he lands on his ankle. Apparently there was a twist there, or a knee in the stomach, one or the other.
Here's the first punt for Chittard. Terry Franklin averages 37.5. Deep man. Here's the kick high in the air. It looks like it may get into the end zone as Slater lets it go way over his head. It goes out of the end of the end zone. First down and 10, Luers, 20-yard line on the touchback. 39-yard punt by Dave Slater, over Dave Slater's head by Terry Franklin. 39 yards.
Hilliard, I'll tell you, Coach Kiefer just has got to be so happy with Mark Leachfield. He is just playing an outstanding job at left end on defense.
1 minute, 56 seconds to go. First half, 14-7. It is Slater. Slater tries to reverse, gets away. He's over one man, and he's down over the 30-yard line up to about the 34-yard line. It's a first down. Slater on a counter play, but I don't think it was designed that way.
What it was a second back through. He faked to the first back on the same hole, and then when they tackle him, they gave it to the second back, and he cut off of that person's block.
Rob Tully finally brought him down after a gain to the 34 of 14 yards. And the pitch is to Slater. Slater cuts by one man and gains about 3 yards, maybe 4, as Rick Masters along with Rob Tully are there to make the tackle.
Real fine double team over there with that right tackle and the tight end for Luers. Just blew their defensive tackle back 4 yards. Beautiful job.
number 65, Clark, 52, Newbold.
Don Effinger is over on the sidelines talking to the coach. He's coming back out now.
4 yards on that last play.
Slater has gained 90 yards on 9 carries so far tonight. Dave Slater having a good ball game. Tom Carto has gone in. Time is out here.
I'll tell you, Hilliard, Gary Jackson and Tom Topp for Luers just did an outstanding job on that last play. Sometimes you can't tell with just a 5 or 6 yard gain, but that line of scrimmage really determines a lot. Who controls it?
Don Effinger has completed 48% of his passes this year, but they have not gone for many touchdowns. Plays resume with 1:33 to go in the second period. Chittard 14, Bishop Luers 7 here in Indianapolis tonight. High formation. Hartman back. There's the pass out into the left flat, carrying the ball is Tom Carto, one of the fastest men on the team. And he has a first down brought down by Damon Taylor. First down. They threw into the left flat to the wide receiver over there, and he makes a gain up to the 47-yard line.
If you watch on this play, Hilliard, watch Dave Hartman. Watch Dave Hartman, the fullback, 32, get out there and interfere with some blocking, and that's how they got the yardage. Hartman did a nice job.
Here's Slater. Slater's hit it down after a gain of a yard, but a penalty flag goes down. There may have been an illegal procedure penalty call. Jimmy Walker has gone into the lineup for Indianapolis Chittard. And they're discussing the penalty.
Come on, let's go.
Still no decision. They're talking to Chittard. The referee is Marcus Engdahl. Illegal procedure called against Chittard. Talking to Mike Gili out there, who's the center for Bishop Luers. He's one of the tri-captains tonight. So the penalty makes it first down and 5 to go. We're at 1 minute 14 seconds of the second period. 14-7 in favor Indianapolis Chittard Trojans.
This drive, the reason they're moving the ball is just strictly they're controlling the line of scrimmage.
Carto is wide to the right side. Dwyer wide to the left.
There's that double pass.
There's a long pass downfield. It is incomplete, broken up by Chris Barnes. It was thrown up by Carto to John Dodine.
That's what we call the double pass. It came off of that other play they threw out in the flat. The problem was the defensive back for Chittard wasn't fooled. He stayed right with him. 59
seconds to go. Clock stopped on the incompleted forward pass. 14-7. Chittard out in front. Carto is wide left. Dodane is wide right. Split backs. Hartman and Slater. And there's a dive play. Carrying the ball is Slater, and he may have a first down. Brought down by Chris Barnes and Terry Franklin, but it's very, very close to a first down.
Luers right now is really dominating the line of scrimmage. Their left side, their left offensive line literally blew the Chittard defense back 4 or 5 yards. This is getting back to what we talked about, momentum, Hilliard. This drive has really helped the Luers team because they have actually dominated Chittard a little bit on this drive, and that's going to help them, especially at halftime.
Well, they've stopped the clock with 53 seconds to go. First half, 14-7 in favor of Chittard. It'll be third down and 1. The scoreboard says first down, but it is third down and about 1. So here,
I think they're going to measure this.
Right. First down. Luers called for the measurement. The officials had not indicated any kind of a first down, so Luers called for a measurement and got the first down. First down and 10. Put it on the Chittard 42-yard line.
They're going to have to put it up in the air.
Chuck Schwannekamp, you saw a moment ago on the bench. Here's Effinger passing downfield, deflected. It is caught at the 30-yard line. It is caught by John Dodane. A deflected pass into the hands of Dodane. Now 44 seconds to go. Tim Cockrell making the tackle. Here's Bishop Luers in a quick offense now. Hartman deep with Slater. Clock is stopped on the first down. Now it starts again. Effinger, the quarterback, back to throw. Pumps once, decides to run, cuts inside the block. He is still going, and he's going to be brought down near the 28-yard line by Martin Newbold and Terry Franklin. Clock is stopped now with 28 seconds to go. It is 14-7 in favor of Indianapolis Chittard
number 8, Mark Newbold, number 52. On a 1-yard gain on the last play.
I think Lures called a timeout here, Hilliard. Well, they're going to have to put it up, and they're not going to, with 28 seconds, they can't afford actually getting tackled on the inside.
Timeout was taken by Fort Wayne Lures.
Either they're going to have to run out of bounds with it or get down the field a little closer where they can have more shots at the end zone.
How about passing on the sidelines?
What they're either going to do. Now, did you see how many more timeouts?
No, I didn't. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Put it on the Chittard 28-yard line. Centers out over the ball, Mike Gilly. Wide receivers right and left. Dode to the right. Carto in motion to the right. So now both wide receivers on the right. Penalty flag is down. There's going to be an illegal procedure penalty against Bishop Lures as Rick Masters and David Taylor throw Don Effinger for a huge loss back out to the 36 or 7-yard line. But the penalty flag would be against Lures anyway for an illegal procedure. I think Carto started downfield too soon.
Just took one jab for the line of scrimmage just as they snapped the ball. It was awfully close.
So there are 24 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down and 18.
Good place for a screen.
Frank Houck is our expert commentator here in Indianapolis tonight. Former coach at Fort Wayne Southside High School. Delighted to have him here as Effinger is going to be thrown. He throws the screen pass and you call it, but it was broken up, knocked down by Jack Fillenworth, number 84.
Don Effinger's pass is intended for number 36.
So there are 13 seconds to go in the first half.
Tips on the play by number 84.
Pass was thrown for Dave Slater.
They may just this time just actually line them up and throw it down, and they call it the alley-oop play. Just throw it down to the end zone and see if they can come up and catch the ball.
Well, several college teams have that play where about 4 receivers go into the same area in the end zone and hoping somebody deflects the ball into a teammate's hands.
This is the time for that type of play.
Dode to the right. Effinger handing off to Slater. Slater running the ball toward the sidelines, but he doesn't get out of bounds. But they call timeout with 6 seconds to go as Bill Rittberger brings down Dave Slater near the 33-yard line. That was a 4th down play, and the ball goes over to Chittard. So time for a play here in the waning moments of the first half at Bruce Field, Lawrence Central High School in Indianapolis. 14-7, Chittard out in front. They're going to let the clock run out, and there it is. That's the end of the first half. With a score, the Bishop Lures Knights 7 and Indianapolis Chittard 14. And we're halftime of the AA championship game at Indianapolis. We're at Lawrence Central High School on the east side of Indianapolis. Those of you familiar with our state capital know where 465 is. Well, we're not more than about 4 blocks away on the east side. We're halftime here in Indianapolis Chittard with great speed and good balance. Leads Fort Wayne Bishop Lures by a 14-7 score. We've had 2 long runs and a long pass play for the 3 touchdowns. I'm Hilliard Gates, and Frank Houck, the former football coach at Fort Wayne Southside, is our expert commentator here tonight. And Frank, we've had 2 long runs and we've had a long pass play.
You know, we said before the game we were going to see 2 great running backs, and right off the bat they showed that we could do that. They were the type of running back that could break it at any time. One thing about Chittard that we knew that they liked to throw the ball, and the second touchdown showed it. When you have a quarterback that throws 20 touchdown passes a year, that means they like to put it in the end zone by pass and run. And I think that as the second quarter wore on, you could see it started to develop into a defensive game. But the field, even though it seems to be a little soft right now, I think that the backs are starting to get used to it a little better. I think earlier you could see the backs slipping and falling a little bit or not making the cut as sharp as they should. But I'm anxious to see the second half.
Well, we're outside here. We're not